We're waiting.
All right, we're live. We're running a little late. What can I say except it's a Wednesday? Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast, show that reminds you that only in Decatur can a man walk the streets with a crossbow and think he's hunting zombies. I'm Tyler. Joining me as always is everybody's big tech guru with a brand new computer. It is Kalugi. She's one spicy strawberry with your mysteries. It is Maggie, and he just celebrated his second birthday on 420. It is Bubba. We got a lot to talk about tonight. First and foremost, Sage is out with the flu. Don't know where Will Hyde is. I'm sure he'll join us at some point. Lizzie is selling jewelry on TikTok. Make sure you go check her out if you want some jewels. But yeah, how is everybody today? Well, don't y'all speak at once.
I'm fine.
Oh, shit. And, of course, naturally, Kermit's already scalping fucking photos off the internet. God damn it.
I'm doing pretty good today. I spent 6 hours this morning playing Minecraft.
Oh, my God. What? You spent 6 hours playing fucking...
I could have kept going, but I had shit I had to do.
Yeah, like sleep, eat.
No. I woke up, got ready for the day, dropped off my laundry, then came home, started playing Minecraft until my laundry was ready. And then once my laundry was ready, I was like, okay, time to do everything else in the household.
How do you play 6 hours of Minecraft?
Easy. I turn on podcast or an audiobook and just focus.
Do you listen to our podcast?
No, because I'm part of the fucking podcast. Why do I listen to your podcast if I'm a part of the podcast?
Oh, goddamn show.
Really?
Well, I had to give you shit somehow.
I'm the pretty face of the podcast. Fuck off.
So what's the point of Minecraft?
I thought I was.
So what's the point of Minecraft? What you talk about this all the time?
I get to be creative. I get to have fun. I get to just express myself and have fun and not have to worry about anything. I don't like fucking first person shooter games or anything like that. I just Minecraft.
No, you
My
play
guess
Call
is
of...
you craft mines.
No.
I'm guessing you're honestly right. You don't craft
No.
mines, okay?
You mine in the mine shafts and you mine in the caves, and they also have axolotls.
Wait.
A mud puppy.
Oh, they have
No.
axolotls.
I have a whole farm of them. Hang on. I think I have a.
They're mud puppies.
Help me out
No.
here.
They're not.
Axolotls
cute.
are mud puppies.
Hold on. I know I have an axolotl. Also, I can see. I'm wearing my contacts for the first time in like a year, so I'm not blind.
Okay.
Because I don't have my glasses on. I don't normally have them on, so I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew I'm not blind.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kathy.
What's up, Kathy?
Do we just take her word for it that she's not blind?
I guess. I mean, I don't. How else are you supposed to express whether she's blind or not? You know, I mean, she's not playing Minecraft.
And her hair looks like 4 inches longer than what it was a week ago.
I straightened my hair, but I also cut my bangs. So.
Well, straight. That makes sense because when you straighten it, it gets longer.
So for everybody wondering, I know last week as we're going live, I see people filing in. You know, share the show, obviously, share, like, and comment, subscribe. I know we originally said that we were going to try and dye Bubba's hair by this episode. Now, Bubba was trying to reach out to Unique Enchantments to see if they could do it because one of the ladies up there said she could do it. He has not heard back yet. Also, a friend of Bubba's, Steve Stanton, who also watches the show, he's also part of Morning Disaster, during their 420 celebrations, fell.
It didn't even start.
They didn't even start. Well, I guess they didn't start, but
we had just got there, and at Rhino's house, there's just a step, and then the next step up, you're on the porch.
Uh-huh.
and he had just got up onto the porch, and he just fell like a tree, completely stiff as a board, down and landed on the 1 and 2 inch size rock. And
a 1 and 2 inch, or a 1 to 2 inch?
There's 1 inch rock, there's 2 inch rock in there.
Okay.
That's what his driveway is. And Steve hit hard, very, very hard. And then once Steve started to catch his breath, he started rolling back and forth, which I believe is what made his back even probably worse than what it is.
All right, so let me recap, because obviously we're hearing from Bubba's side, which I've heard like 7 different explanations. We'll make this quick. Steve
that is
fell.
Exactly what happened. He just lost his balance is all. And it just...
Steve fell, broke his back. There was concern of blood on the lungs, or internal bleeding of the lungs. That has been ruled out, from what I understand.
Not what I got told.
Well, I've been told. So, okay, I've been told from 4 different sources. I've been told from you, obviously, because you're the one who broke this first. I've also heard this from Christina, from Ray, and I've also heard a little bit from Adam. But Adam's also an outside source. He hasn't really, so it's technically 3 sources. So the big concern right now, they're not seeing any more bleeding of his lungs. The big concern right now is the back, because that is his T11 that is apparently split like a V shape. That's where that rock hit.
I think his rolling around helped make it more than just that hairline fracture. I think that's what helped open it up. I bet.
You gotta look at it this way, and I'm not gonna bash Steve Stanton. No, I'm not gonna bash or make fun of anybody in the situation. Steve is what, 400 pounds, Klug?
Do what?
Steve's like about what, 400 pounds?
I'd say 450.
450. Okay.
Honestly.
So you're talking 450 from the second step, falling straight backwards, landing right on that rock, which we'll say it's a 2 inch rock, not a 1 inch rock. You're going to, that momentum from your fall and your weight is not going to do wonders for your back. You are going to go, oh, Jesus Christ. By the way, if anybody wants to know what the hell an axolotl is in Minecraft, what the fuck is this shit? What?
That's the axolotl. That's also me. That's my skin in Minecraft.
Wait, which one's the axolotl? It's the little crawly thing moving. That's the axolotl.
Yeah, the little small
Oh,
pink
I thought
thing.
the tall big thing, but the bear thing looks like an axolotl.
No, that's me. I'm a little cat girl in fucking Minecraft. Obviously.
You're a.
Obviously.
I can't with you. It was Sage. I'm getting sick too, man.
So when the ambulance came, they cut his shirt off at that point and took him. He handed the keys to me because obviously he knew I needed a ride home, and I'm sure he didn't want his vehicle just left down in Girard.
Oh, so you got a vehicle now. Congratulations.
Yeah. It's sitting here. I also got sent his bag of fried chicken, which is in my fridge. I also have his weed, his little chillum, and I also
that's
have
already gone.
That's already, that weed's gone.
His brand new THC vape.
That's gone too.
I thought about trying to sneak it up to Steve, but Steve, when he gets to smoke, he starts coughing and choking, and he'd fuck up his back. I can't.
We know what the truth. The truth is that out of all those things you got, the chicken's still there, the truck is still there, his car. I don't even know what car he drives now. That weed is all gone. That vape is just it's depleted. It's gone. You were like, well, he ain't gonna need this anytime soon. Can't let it go to waste. Woo! So last we have heard, though, is that he's waiting to see if a back brace will help. Worst case scenario, he will have surgery. And I'm going to say this because I'm seeing a lot of people are concerned. A lot of people are, beating themselves up. It's nobody's fault. This was an honest accident. I know Rhino feels bad. I know Bubba feels bad. I know everybody who was at the house when this happened feels bad. I know everybody on the podcast that Steve was supposed to be on already feels bad. This was just an accident. That's all it was.
It was a freak accident, but I still feel like if I'd have just been right behind him, I could have held him up.
Don't do that. Don't guilt trip yourself. Do not guilt trip yourself on that shit.
Bubba, what most likely would have happened if you were right behind him was he would have fell on you and you both would be in the hospital right now.
Precisely.
I would have at least softened his blow. In other words, he wouldn't have hit that rock as hard as he did on
but
his
then
back.
you would have hit that rock.
Then you would have took the heavier brunt.
Uh-huh. And Skeletor says it right. Bubba, he ain't dead, man. He's not. He's in the hospital.
I know, but I mean, it's a broken back. He's going to be worse off than what it was when I broke my leg. He's going to probably have longer time in the hospital.
He's going to have a month.
A lot longer recovery time. I mean, life for Steve is literally going to change from now on.
He's at most going to. Okay, let me tell you something. The T11 vertebrae he has, that's right there at the tailbone. The most trouble he would have is maybe sitting up every once in a while, which from what I see, he mostly sits in his little chair thing.
Well, they're saying that they're literally keeping him pretty well sedated, kind of. Not like.
Before we continue any further, hang on.
Muscle relaxers and stuff to keep him from not moving because they're afraid that he could paralyze himself if he moves wrong.
Before we continue any further, I forgot to shout this out. I've got to get good at shouting out the sponsor. This show is sponsored to you in part by Off and On the Square at 230 East State Street. Are you looking for a great place to host a D&D game? Are you looking to buy your kid or yourself some Pokemon cards? Maybe you're in a Magic the Gathering. Maybe you want some board games to sit around drunk or stoned eating chicken. Just hop on down to Off on the Square at 230 East State Street. Special orders are welcome. Tell Max the Best Damn Podcast sent you. It's Off and On the Square. Come in for a spell.
That's in Jacksonville.
That's in Jacksonville, Illinois. Yep. So he's going to be fine.
We need to change that and add Jacksonville on the little thing.
I do need to change that, but I got to subscribe to fucking I got to subscribe to Grok to make it. So, but I mean, getting back to it, he's going to be fine. Yes, he's not. I don't think he's going to be paralyzed entirely. They're going to probably put him in a cast, see if the cast can force that groove back into position to where it at least gets acceptable. And worst case scenario, they'll do back surgery. He's at that age. You guys are both at that age where you know, it's like the song says, you ain't as good as you once was. Now, here's my question. Where have you drove his Jeep around to?
I drove it home and it's not left.
Well, where'd all the gas go? I don't know. Oh, well. He's going to be fine, Bubba.
I'm not driving it around without his permission. You know?
It's probably best too, anyways, because you're definitely not on his insurance. So if you get pulled over and they find you with that car, they're going to be like, this isn't your car. Did you steal it? So, well, I mean, hopefully he gets better. Hopefully everything goes well with the brace.
I will say it drives nice, though.
It what?
It drives pretty decent, though.
Well, what does he have? What is it?
It's worth what he paid.
The Jeep Compass.
Yeah, it's Jeep Compass.
Really?
Which is not really my number one choice of a vehicle by no means, but it's a decent vehicle. I think it's going to need brakes before long, but
the Compasses aren't bad at all. It's like a smaller version of the car that I have.
Yeah, it's a smaller Cherokee.
I have a Patriot.
Those motherfuckers didn't give me cheese. Goddamn Burger King. Have it your way, my ass, motherfuckers.
You can't fucking leave them places and not check your shit. 'Cause nine times out of 10, they're fucking it up.
I told them I want a double Whopper with cheese. I haven't ate since last night. I am starved. Like when when Bubba mentioned chicken, I was like, oh, I could go for some fucking fried chicken right now. And I had to shut off my damn microphone whenever I eat because Maggie's all, ew, you sound like an animal eating your food.
I will say, Rhino's mother-in-law could cook some fucking fried chicken.
Are you good?
I'm better.
Okay. Let me take this off here real quick. What? Don't give me that look.
You are acting like I have any control over the fact of how people eating affects me. I cannot. I do not have control over the sounds people make and how it affects me.
What? How does my eating upset you?
I'm eating.
I have this very, very, very not so common, but common in women more so than men subcategory of autism called misophonia, to where people chewing is one of the biggest side effects that sends me into outbursts of rage.
Well, I'm annoyed at the fact that some people are still breathing air, but
What the fuck?
People.
you
I'm
know,
still annoyed over the fact that people still believe in Bigfoot, but don't work for either one. Don't work for either one of us now, does it? So the sound of me eating, or someone else, like let's say
Anybody.
You don't
Hey,
need
yeah.
to eat right up there anyway.
Okay, well, I'll turn my microphone off if I eat. But those motherfuckers, it says right on the fucking thing, cheese, those bastards.
I'm gonna get Tyler some of them super fucking crunchy chips.
Thank you. Somebody understands.
Misophonia is a common thing. That's what Adam says.
It's more common in women than it is men.
Bruce, I can't get over it. I gotta have cheese on everything. I should be born in Wisconsin. I told those dumb bastards at Burger King when they were too busy. Do you mind? They were too busy flirting with each other. I want cheese on my Whopper. I want what they get. Like no cheese. There's no damn cheese.
I mean, come on now. A burger ain't a burger if it ain't got cheese on it.
No, a burger is a burger without cheese. A cheeseburger is a cheeseburger. A burger with cheese.
Yeah.
She is right.
But is it really?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Well, okay. Would you rather eat a burger or would you rather eat a cheeseburger? I'd rather eat
cheeseburger.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Because we want that cheese to constipate our colon, so when we eventually do pass that Whopper, we're like, oh, that's a good one.
Because all that greasy burger, it'll slip right out if you don't.
No,
bind
it
yourself
won't.
up a little
It'll
bit.
clog up your fucking arteries.
Just like these onion rings will clog up my arteries.
It's a good thing you can't hear her because she's eating. What? Oh, I just said, good thing you can't hear her.
Look,
Nope.
I apologize. I can't control it. I've tried.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just make sure that I, don't ever send you ASMR of somebody eating a freaking bag of Doritos.
No, fuck no. I will come to your house and murder you in your sleep.
I'm feeling a little evil tonight.
Oh, God.
Dude, if you don't watch it, you'll be joining Steve in the hospital. You'll be sharing a bed.
Most hospitals don't put men and women in the same rooms.
Who's the woman? Cody,
What?
who's the woman?
I don't know.
We don't assume gender on this show. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, wait. Let me hang on a minute. I gotta eat an onion ring. Let me shut my microphone off real quick. I'm gonna shut my microphone off.
Give me that back. That's harder. He gets the
There,
ones that
look,
aren't
I'm shutting my microphone
I
off.
turned down the volume on my headset. I can't hear you.
Oh, and the Burger King ones, onion rings, it's like sandpaper on the outside, you know?
Burger King because I don't do Burger King.
Back away. Don't kill me. God damn it.
He
It's like sandpaper.
I tell you what, the best onion rings was Hardee's. Hardee's beer battered onion rings. Holy shit. God!
Burger King upsets my stomach really bad.
I just want to point out the speakers on my computer are at full blast, and that shook. Fuck's sakes.
If you're
You're
gonna eat
welcome.
Burger King onion rings, you gotta use the zesty sauce.
I'm going to say it right now. Maggie has misophonia. I had misophonia. I had dolphophonia. What's up, Spoonie? How you doing, man?
Oh, well, I'm sorry that my hiccups are a trigger to you and make you go out into fits of fucking rage. I can't control that either.
My ears popped every once in a while, for God's sakes.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Eat before or after show. I can't help it. I haven't ate all day, Adam, and we
He
were running
just
late.
got home right before he came down here.
All right. I gotta talk about this because I'm pretty sure most of everybody's heard about it. What the fuck happened in Decatur today?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I've been playing Minecraft.
As long,
But
there
I
you go.
did learn something new today.
There you go. If you really want your misophonia to trigger you, do a show with Rob when he's eating chips or pretzels. I even want to strangle him off through the camera.
No, so picture that just with anything.
Oh,
My
yeah.
biggest trigger when I was a kid was my mom when she would eat oven roasted chicken. Like something that's supposed to be so soft and like melt in your mouth. Every time she would eat it, it sounded like she would be eating fucking rocks.
Wow.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but that was like the biggest issue that I had, and it ruined a lot of fucking shit. It's a lifelong thing. I can't help it. It's fucking there, and God, I'm good. I don't think I want to listen to people chewing pretzels.
So
You
what
wanna
did
know
you
what-
learn today, Bubba? What did you learn today?
You want to know?
Yeah, what did you
I
learn?
learned that humans and mushrooms share DNA. So when you're eating pizza with mushrooms on it, you're in fact committing cannibalism.
What about me having mushrooms tattooed on me?
How stoned are you right now?
Does that don't sound right?
Look it up if you think I'm.
Not everything on the internet is true.
Yeah, not everything on the internet is true. We go off the basis of the internet. I should be a billionaire. Yeah, Spooty. Yeah. And Spooty, if you want to know what misophonia is, I'm butchering that name. I know. It's getting angry when you hear somebody eating.
And
No,
someone
it's not just that. Hang on.
and someone else, not going to name names, but somebody else told me that we are also shared DNA with bananas.
Sorry, that's funny.
Good thing I'm allergic to bananas. Anyway, would you like the scientific?
That's not what he said.
Go ahead, Maggie.
The scientific definition of misophonia, a disorder categorized by decreased tolerance to specific trigger sounds, often chewing, breathing, tapping, which elicit intensive, involuntary negative emotions like rage, panic, or disgust. It is considered a neurobiological condition where the symptoms cause the brain's fight or flight response to overreact. Management involves coping strategies, therapy, and noise canceling headphones, which I own like 4 pairs of noise canceling headphones because of this reason.
Or just don't stick your fucking ear next to their mouth when they're chewing.
You were sitting across the room from me, and I could still hear you fucking chewing when you're over at my house eating fucking pizza rolls.
Okay, Daredevil, if you're that good, holy shit, go save New York. You have echolocation
My
because of that?
burger's cold.
Well, mine don't have no cheese.
Mine barely has any cheese.
Give me your cheese.
No.
I have like 6 bags of cheese at my house. Do I need to come bring you one?
No, I've got cheese.
I was just getting ready to say, don't you have cheese in the fridge you could just throw on there?
There's always cheese in my fridge, dude. I have to have cheese on everything.
Well, problem solved.
We can
And
barely
it's
hear you.
probably
Hey,
better
stop,
cheese.
Hold on. Oh, I'm trying to hear a clue. What?
How about now?
There you go. You got it.
That's better.
What's up, James Brady?
And you probably got better cheese in your fridge than what Burger King has anyway.
But I paid extra for that goddamn cheese. I paid $1.
Okay.
I want that cheese on there. I want it melted. I want to be able to lick it like it's a cheese on a burger. I gotta watch
Let me
what I
let
say.
you in on let me let you in on a little secret, Tyler. If you want to prepare the cheese on the burger exactly how Burger King does it, just take the bottom half of the burger, put 2 slices of cheese on it, and throw it in your microwave because it's exactly what they fucking do.
He's not fucking wrong either.
Believe me, I know. I worked at a Burger King for a couple of years, so.
And Adam is also not wrong. Tyler always has cheese and energy drinks in his fridge. Yep, that's what I live on. That is precisely what I live on.
I know you.
All right. We got to talk about this Decatur situation. The man with the crossbow.
Is that what that was in the video?
Yeah. It was a crossbow.
I didn't know that was a crossbow. Just from what I could see, it just looked like a gun, but
No, it was a crossbow. There's 2 videos. There's one that shows him like with the crossbow aiming at somebody. Ooh, pepper check does sound good, Ty. And then the other one, I think it got taken down because it was the police confronting him. And he's like mumbling. He's mumbling. He's got the shakes. He
was an old dude, like almost bow-legged.
Where is? Oh, I think I found the actual. Let's check this real quick. Make sure.
Didn't I share the one in the chat room or in our group chat?
No, I found the video. I think this is the video of the police. I'm watching it. Hang on a sec. Save that for later so I don't piss off Maggie or Adam or Julie. Yeah, okay. This is yes, Bubba. It's reverse recurve. It was a reverse recurve. Yeah, it was. It was. Here you go. Maggie, welcome to Illinois, where you get to see shit like this.
This wasn't the best video that I saw.
What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I like how he has to hold his pants up as he walks. Like he can afford a crossbow, but he can't fucking afford a belt.
Hey, necessities, needs, dude.
I think someone asked him about his car warranty.
Later, Spooty. Well, you see him. He points the crossbow at that truck, and that truck saw it like, oh, hell no. Not this shit again.
Flawless victory.
God damn, that's actually fucking loud. What the hell?
I'll turn
That
it down.
was very loud.
No, that was my end. I got it up loud. So, all right.
Flawless victory.
Is that better?
This sounds fun.
Yeah, that's how I
Okay.
got my speakers up. Yeah, boys and their toys. Yeah, you're right. So apparently Decatur police did confront the guy. The man's name has not been released, but the video I saw, Decatur police was trying to get him to put the crossbow down. He's shaking, he's mumbling something. He was killed. He was shot by Decatur police.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's got a crossbow,
Wow.
dude. What do you think a crossbow's gonna do? I mean, that's one shot, yeah, but that's one shot of that's gonna hurt you.
One shot from a crossbow in the right spot has you dead, and there's multiple right spots.
See, to me, it's like, all right, I get it. I do get it. but there's a lot of times where I just think that the cops could more aim for the legs, or don't try to go for the fucking kill shot right off the bat. If it, you know what I mean, like.
And Julie says it correct. They had to shoot him because he was aiming at them. When it comes to that kind of situation, like, okay, you can sit there and say, try and shoot a leg. It's you or them. You can shoot a leg and think that'll drop them, or a shoulder or something like that. But if it's someone with, let's say this guy had an AR-15 or an AK-47, I'm not giving him that chance to, take me out. I'm not going to sit there and think I'll shoot him in the leg. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to neutralize the situation. I will, of course, provide first aid to try and keep him alive until we get him to a hospital. But it's either I fail and other people get hurt, or he goes to the hospital. Coming from local law enforcement, we shoot to eliminate the threat. Absolutely, Ty. Absolutely. I heard he was surgery.
All right, now, here's my question. Do we know what led up to this? What that was about? Anything?
Nope.
Okay, well.
The crossbow that Julie had could take down a black bear. It's a lethal weapon. Yep.
It's a high-powered bow that releases with a trigger. I mean, it's going to kill something.
It's gonna take.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wouldn't. There's no doubt in my, I know. But I don't know. Just sometimes I think they can take less lethal ways of taking someone, especially that old man. I mean,
okay, so let me ask you this. Hang on, there is a feedback from you. He was in surgery. Okay, so he is in surgery. He may still be alive. I'm getting a feedback from you, Klug. I'm not sure why.
How about now?
Sure. That's good. Those crossbows can take out deer and even small bear. Yes. All right, so let's put it this way. Police do have non-lethal things such as tasers, mace, the baton. But if you got to close the distance between, let's say, 2 feet and a guy with a crossbow, those things are not going to work too well. You're going to have to neutralize him right there on the spot because, like I said, if you fail, his rampage will continue.
Are you getting that feedback now?
No, that's pretty clear right now. That's good.
Shotgun with the beanbag round.
That there are videos of people shrugging those off.
That old ass man's not shrugging that off.
If you're on PCP or heroin or something, you are going to shrug it off. At the end of the day, everyone wants to go home to their family. You don't know that?
Grumpy ass old man.
You don't know that. You don't know how that old man was. That old man he may have been on drugs. He may have been on bath salts, for all we know. He may have been just depressed and Florida. Well, the fuck, Skeletor says it up here. Says y'all become in Florida. He's not wrong. That man was clearly impaired. The video I saw, he looked like he was on something or off some kind of med or something like that. I don't know. He was definitely
throw a flashbang at his ass.
But then you also, once again, just a flashbang won't do the job because he can still grip the weapon.
You know what a flashbang's going to do to that old man? Besides,
I know.
Blind him.
I did flashbanged, asshole, and I still held on to my rifle.
You're not a 100-year-old dude holding up your pants in the street.
They are not social workers. They are police officers. They are allowed to be deadly.
I know they're allowed to. I just think sometimes there's times where they don't have to kill the person. I think there's a lot of cops too. And I'm not saying all cops, because it's not all cops. It's never all. But I'm sure there's some that just love the idea of being able to shoot someone,
No. Well, okay, those cops that love the idea of trying to shoot someone, do they exist? Yeah, but there's also another word for those guys, bastards, because
Yeah.
If you go into a situation and you want to kill someone, you don't deserve to be a cop.
I agree.
There are, I mean, let me tell you something. I got friends who were in the army who went overseas to Iraq and Afghanistan, and the stories they had, the pictures they had when they came back. And if I talk to those guys years later, hey, you still got that photo album from Afghanistan? No, I took all the good photos out and I burned that book. I couldn't have that.
Yeah.
That happens.
Most veterans don't talk about that shit.
But that happens. What they call a trophy book. I'm not gonna explain to you what a trophy book is. It's something that when I heard about it,
we'll talk about that still, but not all will.
Right.
Most won't.
And see, Ty says it 100% correct, and I agree 100%. At the end of the day, I'm going home. I'm going home. You couldn't pay me enough to be in law enforcement today. And yeah, that's the problem, because law enforcement today is so butchered, unfortunately, because of the politics. I mean, just the other day I saw, and I gotta look this up real quick before I say what it is. Chicago's police department is down 48%. That's 48%. The rest walked off. They don't want to do it anymore.
That's half. Half the cops.
Almost half.
Well, yeah. Close enough. Exactly. Close enough to half.
Let's see. No. I mean, and the fact is also the state, unfortunately, I hate to get political. I really hate politics. It's making it easier for people to break the law and get away with it. It really is.
Yeah.
There is apparently a law they're trying to push right now to where supposedly Governor Pritzker is trying to sign a law where you are able to use a controlled illegal substance on state property and not have to worry about getting arrested. So you want to smoke meth over there at Lincoln's Tomb? By all means, go ahead. Why? What's the benefit of that?
It's not like we need more crackheads in the world. I think there's plenty of it as it is.
No shit. We have enough crackheads. Let's get the potheads going. They're fun to hang out with.
All the more
That's
reason that I
right.
have my apartment set up with security cameras. Even though I live inside of a building, I still have security cameras in my household.
Us potheads are fun to hang out with.
I mean, for God's sakes, you guys just had your birthday yesterday. Plenty of police and other civil service don't
Monday.
talk about the bad days. No one wants to relive those nightmares. That officer today has to deal with shooting an old man. I'm sure, and that's 100%. That you have to consider that he's going to live with that regret. He's not going to be able to shrug it off and John Wayne it or Mel Gibson it. He's going to be like, what could I have done differently?
Depends on what type of cop he is.
A lot of cops live with that regret.
Yeah, a lot of cops.
There's a lot to do, but then there's, like I said, there's the few that.
I'm surprised I'm having this conversation with you. I thought you were like, you're sitting there like, it sounds like you're against the cops.
No, God no.
Okay, so what are you saying then?
I'm just saying that sometimes I think that they could not kill the person that, I mean, and chance 9 times out of 10 the person deserves it, but I just still think they should do a lot more to try to not kill the person and make take them to court and all that. But
okay,
I know there's sometimes where there is no choice.
Okay, let me put you this
that
way. We covered this story about last summer. The Venezuelan migrant who killed a woman. She was missing for a few weeks, and they found her body in a dumpster he owned, covered in bleach, and he supposedly was a suspect. He got released. The only reason he's not on the street right now is because immigration picked him up. So my question to you is, if they should go to court, what's the point of sending them to court when we are literally just a spinning, rotating door, letting people in and out more and more?
I'm definitely not the person to say this system's good and great, because it's not.
Clearly, we don't we don't need, like stormtrooper style tactics. And the floor recognizes Maggie as the light dims right over her head.
Wait, did it seriously dim? I have a lot of
it
lights.
like turned on or something. I'm sorry.
Is your TV on or something?
No, I only have my 2 light bulbs on and then my ring light.
Oh.
Unless it's the sun setting behind me. No, our criminal system is more focused on the drug addicts in it and the little petty crimes and stuff more than they are the actual violent crimes.
That's true. What are you doing?
Yeah, got me a tea, but it's not sweet, but I want ice in it. So I'm
Bubba,
putting
a
ice in
good
it.
cop would feel regret. Also, we don't know how long the standoff was or what the old man did to provoke the police. That's very true.
Right. That's why I was asking what, if we knew what the situation was, just
Situation was
more
he
out
would
of
walk around with a
curiosity.
crossbow. Looked like he was on something. I don't know.
But I mean, chances are, dude just to get out of his car with the crossbow for nothing. I mean, something had to set him off, or did someone
Maybe
just
he was just
pull in front of him?
mentally.
Or
Maybe he was just mental. Maybe he was having a breakdown. Maybe his mind was gone. Look, mental health is fucking key. We gotta face that that's a constant crisis in this country. But it doesn't take much to send someone over the edge. I mean, Julie says it correct. It could also be PTSD. I mean, we all know someone in this world that suffers from mental issues, and you're watching my fucking show waiting for me to have a breakdown. So
I already had one of those today.
I will fully admit that I have mental health issues myself.
name one person on this planet that does not have mental health issues, and I will call them a liar.
I can counter that. Narcissist. They don't think that they are mentally messed up, even though they are
That's
the
where- yeah.
most mentally messed up out of any of us. But
And
they will fight tooth and nail to say, "Oh, I don't have any issues." Oh, yes, the fuck you do.
Oh, I'm so perfect. Oh, look at me. I had no mental. Bitch, please, you're a narcissist.
I have depression and anxiety.
There you go. There's his reason, Bubba. He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, for God's sakes, you will fight a fucking grizzly bear for some goddamn Cocoa
I like
Puffs.
that joke.
Those are
Everyone
good.
will do it. Corey says maybe he was a felon and couldn't have a gun. But he shouldn't have pulled it. Look, every time I get pulled over, I'm always telling the cop everything. Because I don't need a gun in my face.
Yeah, especially if you got your concealed carry and you have a gun on you. If you get pulled over, that's the first thing you say is, "Officer, I have a weapon in the car."
No. I can't make the joke. I cannot make the joke. I was going to make a joke, but I'm like, no. I got to watch.
I think the first thing you should say is that you have a concealed carry and have a weapon in the car. Because if you just say you have a weapon in the car,
So, officer, I have a weapon.
Even that's better. Even that's better. At least you're being upfront with the cop and let
No,
them
it's
know.
not there. Do not. No. When you get pulled over, you tell the police officer, "I have my conceal and carry, and yes, I am currently carrying." You never tell the cop right out the gate, "Oh, I got a gun in the car. I got a weapon in the car." Because guess what?
you're going to be looking at theirs.
Yeah, you're just gonna be like, "That's a very nice Glock there, Officer Tinador." Get new issues every month.
Unless you're like Tyler, the cop walks up and Tyler's got it just sitting on his lap, like, "Yeah, try it."
I have
motherfucker."
never had the gun. No. I've been pulled over once with my conceal and carry. And the cop was very respectable about it. He asked me to step out, and I gave him my license registration. I sat there, smoked a cigarette. He gave me a warning. Off I go.
Usually at the most, if you're upfront with them on all that about, they may obviously hold on to it and sometimes, unload it.
If you have concealed carry, it
give
comes
it back
up
to you.
this is very true. when you have your concealed carry, they run it every time they get your driver's license. Last time Corey, I didn't know. Congratulations on coming out of the class. Last time I got pulled over, he asked if I was carrying. I said, yes. Why you ask? And he said, it comes up on your ID. That's very true. And that's what happened to me. But Corey, congratulations on coming out. I mean,
Corey's got a wife too, so that must be bi.
What is this damn conversation? Sage, I need you. We do have I know we were going to do Ask Dr. Sage tonight because we didn't get to it Monday or Friday.
Oh, I could fill in.
No. I'd rather get a crossbow to the head than listen to that shit. Adam has a weapon of ass destruction. Julie Moloch.
I believe her.
Mrs. Juggernaut.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no shit.
She would know best.
Oh, hey, Corey, it's good to see you like fish sticks. I get that. Congratulations. Hey, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. So you like to, besides, you like to play with swords, you like to sword fight, cross the streams, pogo stick each other. You like to go eat at Taco Bell.
Tyler, you should probably shut up now.
Why? I can make more. You like
that's why I'm telling you to stop now.
You like a little pepperoni in more ways than one.
Huh? How the fuck does? You know what? I don't think I want to know.
Whole, not sliced.
Whole. Now you get it. Now you get it. Now you get it. Congratulations. You're a Marlin. I love eating tacos and peaches. I can eat peaches for hours. Yes, you can. I guess apparently you have to add hot dogs to that menu as well because, I'm done now. I'm scraping the barrel on that shit. This is why the fuck, Kermit? This is why nobody comes over to Tyler's. You always want a sword fight and oogle pepperonis. What movie is that from? Oh God, I forget what movie that is. It's not Half Baked, is it?
Say the line again.
I love eating tacos and peaches. I could eat a peach for hours. Face Off. Fuck you, Kermit. I'm waiting to hear back from Corey what it was. Oh, well. Well, Maggie? Would you like to give us a little bit of your paranormal mystery? And I've got to get an intro made up for this.
I didn't announce that it was a paranormal thing this time. Thank you for ruining that.
Oh, well, shit. I just was sitting like the past 20 minutes telling Corey he likes to suck, pepperonis out of a pizza. But what the hell? Don't lick it. We can stare at each other all you want.
You're pissing.
What good is it going to do?
I don't know.
Exactly.
All right, let's get to it. I'm going to pull you up on the screen. Here is Maggie's Mysteries.
Thank you. Jesus. The audacity of you to interfere and give details that weren't announced yet. How dare you?
I think you were doing that.
All right, I'm going to shut my microphone off. So I'm going to eat a little bit.
All right, that's fine. Okay. Welcome to the Crime Corner, bringing you something sweet with a deadly twist. Tonight's case is a little bit different as we dive into a paranormal murder house. let's get into it. But as always, thank you for watching. And disclaimer, I mean absolutely no disrespect to the victims of these crimes. There are going to be some touchy subjects, murder, domestic violence, paranormal hauntings, so listen at your own discretion. The house at 1112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York looked something from a postcard. The large windows, the boathouse on the canal, a quiet
I'm sorry. Did you say Amityville?
Yep.
Yes, Tyler. What?
Oh, she's coming out swinging on this one. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Thank you for interrupting me.
You're welcome.
Anyway, a quiet suburban home where a family lived with what many outsiders considered and assumed was an ordinary life. But inside their life was far from peaceful. A husband and wife, Ronald Defoe Sr. and Louise, had 5 kids. Ronald Jr., nicknamed Butch, Don, Allison, Mark, and John Matthew. They had a good life, good money, security and a good status. Ronald Sr. worked at the family car dealership that they owned. Louise stayed home. The kids went to school, and they lived a very comfortable Long Island life. But those who knew the family expressed a darker reality. There were reports of explosive arguments, strict discipline, and a household that was ran by fear. Ronald Sr. was said to be domineering and violent, and then in reacts of that, Ronald Jr. had anger issues, substance abuse issues, and a deeply unstable relationship with his father growing up. Friends would describe physical fights between the two of them. Ronald Jr. entered adulthood. His behaviors got worse. Drinking heavily, he used drugs more often, and was accused of stealing from the family business. Some say that he felt trapped in the house, resentful of control, and it increasingly detached from reality. And then one night, everything came to an end. On November 13th, 1974, in the early hours, 6 members of the family were shot to death in their beds with a .35 caliber rifle. Ronald Sr., Louise, Don, Allison, Mark, and John Matthew. Only Ronald Jr. survived. Later that evening, he ran into the local bar shouting that his family had been shot. Police followed him back to his home and discovered one of the most shocking crime scenes in New York's history. Every victim laid face down on the bed. That detail stunned investigators. How did multiple gunshots go off and nobody noticed and nobody awoke? Why were there no signs of a struggle? Why were all the victims found in the exact same position? Ronald Jr. blamed a mob hitman at first, stupid, and then later confessed to the murders. He claimed that the voices in the house told him to kill his family. Other times he blamed his sister Dawn, telling investigators that she was the one that said to kill everybody, including herself, which doesn't make sense. Over the years, his story changed repeatedly, creating even more mystery amid the chaos. He was convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder and sentenced to 6 consecutive 25-year life sentences. He stayed in prison until he died behind bars in 2021. 13 months later, and by later I mean from the 1974, so 13 months after November 1974, the house was later purchased by a new family, George and Kathy Lutz. The family was extremely under market value, and they were able to afford this large and beautiful property, unknown of the horrors that happened there. They only ended up staying in the house for 28 days. 28 days. Not a long time to live into a house. And what happened in that month would become one of the most famous haunting stories in history. George Lutz would explain that he would wake up every morning at 3:15 a.m. at the same time that the murders are suspected to have occurred. Night after night, the same exact time, he became obsessed, restless, and increasingly withdrawn. Kathy's daughter reported describing described seeing a giant pig-like figure with red glowing eyes standing outside her window. The family jokingly named this imaginary friend as Jody. They then started experiencing cold spots, doors opening or slamming shut, mysterious shadows and figures moving around the house. At one point, green slime was seen oozing from keyholes and cracks in the walls. At this point, George was reportedly becoming more aggressive and more distant. He became hyperfixated on chopping wood for hours at a time. Was this the psychological factor of the crazy stuff going on in the household, or was this more of a possible possession? We don't know. Kathy said she woke up levitating above her bed and started screaming and got dropped back down, and that was the final straw for them to leave. Skeptics argue the story is exaggerated for money, especially after the Amityville horror movie became world famous. Others insist something sinister was lingering in that house after the murders. Later, homeowners never reported any paranormal activity and later changed the address to stop tourists and publicity from the house so they could live a peaceful life. Whether there was a sinister force at play or something as a simple ploy for money, 6 people did in fact die in that house, and the murders are real, whether the paranormal aspects afterwards are or not. Sometimes the most terrifying thing about Amityville Horror House is not the ghost stories that come after, but the crime that came there first. Thank you for being patient and listening and not interrupting again, Tyler. This has been the Crime Corner. Thoughts and questions and concerns now.
Okay, so as I finish my burger up.
What an insensitive dick.
I know, right? How dare he? Can you take
Not true, not true. I only interrupted once. I didn't eat while she was talking.
I didn't hear it anyway.
Exactly.
It's a wonderful thing called a mute button.
Right there.
I know, it's great.
Okay. So what happened to the Amityville? And you get on me for interrupting. What's happened to the house since then? Really? Really? God damn, you're so petty.
Sorry, what did you say?
What has happened to the house since then?
The owners, there has been no paranormal activity since, no other sinister encounters since then. The people that have lived in the household since then, they have changed the address. They have taken it completely off the map, basically, and made it to where nobody can come and do any paranormal investigations or anything like that, and have turned it off from tourists and paranormal.
Yeah, because I know that honestly, I don't think anybody has ever thoroughly investigated the house at Ocean Avenue. I think it's been one of those places where the current homeowners are like, no. And by the way, I want to point out, you want to see what the house looks like? I know Maggie knows what it looks like.
I've actually never seen the movie.
You've never seen the movie?
I haven't either.
Never.
I don't want to watch it.
Shit, Ty. Well, fuck it. We'll go now, bro. Let's go. Saddle up. Here you go. Here's the Amityville house. There's the house.
Going there.
It literally does not look
Oh,
like...
that's beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful. It's so nice and quiet. Until you realize 5 people just got blasted in there one night.
6.
6.
6 people got murdered. But see, it doesn't make sense as to how the Lutz family experienced paranormal activity for 28 days. And then after that, there's been nothing.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Don't know. Maybe they brought in something that channeled them.
But at the same time, it could have been something, because paranormal likes to feed off of negative energy. There was a lot of negative energy in that household when the Defoe family lived there. So the longer that they lived there, the more angrier that Renaud Sr. got, and the more Butch was abusing substances, the drugs, the alcohol, things like that, there's just so much negativity filling up inside of that house that it would make sense that it would draw in negative spirits, obviously. But at the same time, that still does not excuse the murders. And then it still also doesn't leave much to explain as to why only one family after the fact has had paranormal experiences. Because most of the time, unless there is some sort of exorcist or house cleansing, spirits just don't vanish. They like to stay where they're at. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't know. Well, that's why. Okay, real quick, and I know, Bubba, you cannot answer because I already know what your fucking answer is going to be. Who believes in ghosts? Raise your hand.
Slightly.
Bubba's not even paying attention. He could have raised his hand either way. Kluge, why don't you believe in ghosts? No,
Never seen proof.
Never seen proof. So, if we were to take you to a place like, let's see, Alcatraz or Penhurst, some of these really haunted locations, would you believe? You probably would see something that might make you a believer.
Maybe.
So it's something like you'd have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, that's kind of me too.
What's up, Brianna? Welcome to the show. My wife's co-worker wants me to investigate the new house they just bought because old owner unalived himself in there, and I'm like, I haven't done an investigation. Ty, I want to go with you. I haven't done one either. I believe Small Town Murders covers this, and the second part has been proven to be a hoax. So wait, hold on a minute. Which part was proven to be a hoax, Corey, about Amityville?
Probably the horrors, the paranormal aspect afterwards.
Well, okay, so if you're going by that, I can see then if you're gonna buy a house and you realize 5 people just got blasted in their sleep in this place, you may want to sit there and find some way to get out of buying a house. I get that.
But see, the Lutz family didn't know that the house was haunted when they moved into it. They had no previous knowledge of the house or there being sinister murders going on in that household.
So they weren't like, I thought there was like a law or something where it states that if you purchase a house where there has been either a murder or some form of strange death, you have to be told. They have to tell you to purchase it.
I know about that law and stuff, but I don't think that was in place in 1975 when they bought the house.
That might not be. Ty has a question for Kluge. Is it just see or hear to believe? Because Ty has some EVPs that would probably send chills up your spine.
I don't know if I would believe just off of audio because I work with audio all the time, and it's easy to layer an extra voice into the background and manipulate it. So, I mean...
So is it something like you would have to see something your mind does not comprehend, or you'd have to see a book fly across the room without nobody there, or the actual entity itself standing in the doorway?
Yeah, probably something like that.
What happens if, because there are some places where the ghost will pull your shirt, or they'll touch you, or they'll hit you? What about that?
I'd probably know if I ever experienced it, but...
Sounds like I need to take you to Havana Gym then. Shit. I don't know. Wilhite got swung at by something, and we had that log tossed at us. I don't know what the fuck that was.
All I dream about is going to Waverly Hills and Eastern State Penitentiary.
It's more he'd have to experience it in person. Yeah, I get that. He would have to definitely experience it in person. Now, I mean, okay, I'm not one to sit there and tell Kluge, oh, you have to experience it. Because, look, I bash Bigfoot all the time, so I don't believe in Bigfoot. And by me sitting there trying to convince Kluge that, ghosts are real, that kind of goes against what I have against the whole Bigfoot thing. Yes.
That place that we went to when we've gone twice, it's the one that pushed me almost downstairs in Carla.
Mineral Springs.
That's the only place that I felt something.
Yep.
and the covered bridge.
I'm going to take Maggie to Covered Bridge. I think she'd like it.
Those two places, I felt something.
Take me where?
There's a covered bridge outside of town. We've seen stuff before. It's kind of haunted.
I'm talking about the one that's near Fair or something.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks, Maggie. Thanks for your murder mystery dolphin talk, I guess. What? What am I getting the look for?
Throwing the dolphin in there. Hi, child.
Well, at least I don't have my pussy out.
I've thrown a pussy at you.
Oh, shut up, and you'll never do that again. All right, you guys want some crazy world news stories?
You can leave my angel child alone.
All right. Summer is coming. Everybody loves it. The warmth of... No, I don't want an advertisement for the fucking U.S. Navy. I'm a soldier, goddammit. Everybody loves the summer. The warmth. You can step outside. You can wear less clothing. You can go swimming. The nights are very pleasant. You don't step outside. It's not brutally cold. And when summer comes, your yearly fashion trend for all you young kids. We've done this. This comes out every year, and I can't stand these. I cannot stand how, and I want to meet someone.
Hold on.
I literally want to meet someone. Hang on. I literally want to meet someone who actually listens to this shit and does this.
Do we want to take bets on how many Maggie would?
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't think so. I think Maggie would live as good as she is. She would.
No, hold on. That would be funny. That would be funny.
I say Maggie just because she's the younger generation. She's not us three old guys.
That's true. So, okay, we'll do this. We'll name off.
Sorry. Pussy Child was trying to manipulate the iPad.
Does she want to be on the show?
She is on the show.
We're full. We can't have any more cast members.
Yeah,
We're overstocked.
But she's adorable.
We're overstocked.
Looks like Medina.
All right, here you go. Top 5 fashion trends for women. Top 5 fashion trends for men for summer 2026. Maggie, let me know if you'll wear. And chat room, get involved. Let me know if you're going to wear one of these. Number 5 for women. You really want to turn your man on this summer, but you don't want to show too much. Why is this on the fucking list again?
What is it?
Again?
Spandex workout clothes. Why?
Is spandex even really a thing anymore?
Does anybody? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I wear
the leggings now.
I wear spandex leggings for work, so.
That's nice.
But that's a difference. They're talking about wearing these around the house.
Around the house.
Yeah, I can understand if you're going to work out or you're like this.
No, I wear them to work. Okay, not any of those. I don't wear the skinny ones. I wear the what the fuck the like the fit and flare, to where it's like not fully tight but like tight, and then they flare out and like the flappy legs and stuff. I don't know how to explain it.
You wear pajama pants.
No.
Women, wow your men this summer and get the eye of their attention by wearing these extremely tight clothing around the house at all times. They're easily breathable, and they don't look easily breathable.
No,
They are. They're very comfy.
These look like you would take them off and just mist would come out. All that steam and humidity, and you're just like, oh God. Yeah, exactly. You'd be like that.
No, because I wear them for work. So I'm a dog groomer, so I get covered in fur, water, shampoos, everything. They're very, very breathable. I just force dry the pants and they get
Oh my
dry
God.
and all the fur fucking comes off of them. Like, it's great. And they work very well for my intended purpose, which is my job.
Shane has zero complaints about my spandex. Well, good for you. All right, number 4. This one I don't think I can show this one on the air. I do not know. The C-string bikini.
The C-string?
The C-string bikini.
I'm going to have to look at that.
Look it up. You wait till the C, and she sees it. Can I send a picture to her?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, no.
Yeah, you're like, no. And Maggie
How
is
does
like,
that stay on?
I don't know.
Well,
How do you women are not. All right, so for those who don't know, I'm not going to show a photo because we could get taken off YouTube, but the C string, would you care to explain it, Maggie?
It's just that. There's no other straps. It's just that.
Yeah. That's
It's
all.
gotta
That
have a
barely
it's gotta
covers
have a-
anything.
It's gotta have a plug that goes in, you know.
There's no plug.
Well, you're not gonna see the plug because it's
There's not anything to cover the plug.
This thing looks like a beret, dude. Or what is it when you put your hair up? A hair, whatever it is.
A headband. It looks like a headband.
It looks like a headband.
Yeah, that's what it looks
It looks like a headband, and you stick it in the cooter, and you go, hoo-hoo. The reason for that, stop it. I saw that look where you're like, oh my.
Huh?
I saw that look.
That wasn't for you.
That's for Will, I know.
You
That's
name
not for
dropped, you fucker.
it's just not for the loose women.
I said Bill. Bill.
Can't have
Like
camel
Bill
toe
Nye,
with
the
that.
science guy. Bill.
You said no.
I said Bill. I said Jill.
Oh, you're bringing the X into this? Thanks.
No, fuck, son. No, don't do that.
I didn't do it.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, according to this article, the best way to show off your body is to show off as little as possible without going to jail. The C-string perfectly covers the frontal part of the female anatomy, component B, while covering up parts of the butt. Good news to all. This is not good news. There is a male version on the way.
That it doesn't cover anything.
No. So is that you're not going to wear that this summer?
No. I'm not even wearing fucking normal bikinis.
So like for the guys is what they're gonna do? Split the nuts?
I don't know. The guys is going to be just a sock, I think.
I'll be back.
Are you ready for your next one?
Sure.
That-
Why
that's
not?
One yes, one no in the summer trends. What the fuck am I supposed to do if I go down the street and I see like some chick walking with a C-string on? What am I gonna do? My first reaction is gonna be like, pretty clouds. And my second reaction is gonna be, I hope to God Susan is not mad at me for that happening, even though I just look at the pretty clouds. What? What do you cover your face for?
I'm trying not to hiccup.
You may hiccup. I will not call you out for it.
Thank you.
I didn't know it was gonna be that stuff.
Mo says she has one.
Oh my God, Mo! All right, Mo. I have so many questions. I really need her to come on to ask these questions. Mo, if I sent you a link, would you come on? If I sent you a link, 'cause I know you sent emails before, will you come on? She says no. Okay. All right. Then we'll just do this. We'll do this. All right.
Well, we're not asking you to wear it on. We
No,
just
we're
want
not
to.
asking you to wear it on. Just
Talk
jump
to
on
you.
camera, like with your cell phone, or
You don't even have to show yourself. You can keep your camera off too. There is that option too. But I personally respect the boundary.
Right. She's working. Okay, so she can't do it. All right. Mo, how does this work? How are you supposed to put this in without it falling out? Maybe I need like a physical demonstration. I don't know.
Based on the picture I saw, I'm assuming that there's some kind of hard material in it.
Yeah.
And that it acts like a clamp.
That sounds so wrong.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, it clamps the lips,
What?
huh?
What clamps it though?
Little plastic clamps.
From the front of the crotch to the ass.
She's saying that you clamp.
To what?
The lips.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh my God, that's literally
Try
what
to
she's
find
saying. It is.
out.
No, 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 no. Oh.
Mo.
I was right.
What kind of fucking BDSM shit are you into, my dear?
Oh, she
You know what? Why am I even asking? You have a fucking tentacle.
Wait for it. There it is. Congratulations, Maggie. You got your first baka. All right, are you ready for the next ridiculous piece of clothing they are expecting us to wear? They're expecting the male species to wear this summer.
Hold on. I love you, Mo, and I mean no disrespect.
Next
How did
one
I
up.
get that one right? You didn't, Maggie.
Translucent dresses.
Like lace or just like not there at all?
Lace from the way it looks. Or you can do
Okay.
cotton. The best way to breathe this summer while looking good on those expensive nights out with your boyfriend at the bar or your girlfriend is to wear a mesh dress, as they're called. Mesh dresses are becoming all the fad for people this day and age, including those who go to tropical areas because of the fact that not only do they cover a wide section of your body to where you are basically censored, but you practically feel butt naked. How does this shit work?
How can it be mesh and translucent if you are fully covered?
I don't know. Okay, that's not the picture I had. There it is. Look,
No.
I just typed it in.
You're wearing underwear underneath it, so no, you're not fully covered with the dress itself.
Well, look at that girl there. I can see her C-string from here. Why? Okay, question. How many of these outfits are you going to wear this summer? Like you've already said, the spandex you would wear. You wear those to work. That's understandable, but you don't wear what they're suggesting. You're obviously not going to wear that clamp. No,
nope.
Damn. I think you would be hurting. Do I look good for you as you walk by? Ow, 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 ow. And that thing looks like you sneeze raw.
Azia.
I bet you could buy them in whether it's the clamps are really strong or whether they're weak clamps. You know, 'cause some might like the clamps stronger.
No.
Sorry, I got a new toy for the cats, and Azia is currently having a blast with it and dragging it across the room, and it's fucking hilarious.
And think of it this way: if it's clamped shut, ain't no critters crawling up in there.
No!
Oh God!
I mean, there's all kinds of, you know.
Maggie, did you ever fix your StreamYard to where I remove people and you can still hear them?
Go ahead, we'll try.
Thank you. We'll get through this next.
Kluge, can I hear you?
I hope so.
Yes. Okay, we're good.
Okay, hang on a minute. Bubba, say something.
Something.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Thank you, Bubba. We'll bring you back after your dirty mind has been washed. Okay, who wants to hear the number one swimwear to wear this year? And this one, I would actually say yes. I could see Susan wearing this.
Sure.
Okay.
A retro classic making a comeback: the pull-up bikini.
The what?
The pull-up bikini. It basically looks similar to like suspenders. And I just lost a picture. Here we go. Flashback for the early 80s. There you go. That guy right there.
How can that even be classified as a bikini?
I'm not gonna wear that.
That looks like if I pull the string wrong, you're going to slap me at some point.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna
See, my brain then goes to how does it hold the titties up without pulling the coochie too far up?
Yeah.
Because all of that says ow and then not enough support.
That would be such a glorious dream,
I
Lori.
agree with you, Maggie.
I don't know. Well, first of all, my question is this like something you slip in, or is this like a robe type thing?
My guess is you like step into it, tie it around the waist, and then tie it above your shoulders. That's kind of what it looks like.
Right, here's my question. Would you wear this for your significant other?
No, thank you.
No.
I don't need my pussy getting smushed.
I agree.
You
I'll
asked.
do that.
You did. You asked. We were gonna tell you the truth on that.
And finally, you want your last bit of summer wear to wear out and about this year, whether it's to the beach, to pool, or to the bar. Okay, this one here, I'm going to say I can see people getting in trouble with. I can literally see people getting in trouble with.
Why?
Mike thought exactly.
What?
You really want to show off and get your tans? Go out with just a latex tie-up, cutout, ruched
What?
bust bikini.
Huh?
Bikini? What the hell?
It's a bikini that basically barely sits there and barely covers anything except the nipples, so that way you don't get arrested.
In the house, I'd wear it.
I would say most of these costumes you could probably wear in like houses and everything, but I call them costumes. They're not wrong.
Too weird to wear outside.
Can I? I'm going to see if I can't send this to you to the group chat. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more of them.
I like that one.
Latex is the big
Nice.
thing. Just type in latex bikini. I got one of them, the old Borat. Yeah, every time I see these, I think Borat. Borat. You never seen Borat?
No.
I'm seeing a cup. Oh, that's what you mean by just barely covering the nipples. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you.
So that's 1 yes, 4 no's.
What do women who have really huge nipples do in that case?
Of course, your brain goes to that.
I think it's a valid question.
I don't think it's a valid question.
I don't even know.
Well, then you answer it, Tyler.
I don't.
Mr. Know-it-all.
Okay, here's your answer here. Instead of going and getting all those clothes, just get naked.
Or then there's me that wears cute little crop tops and skirts.
Oh my God.
That's my summer attire.
Your summer attire?
Yeah, crop tops and skirts. What I'm wearing right now.
Crop top, skirts,
Nice.
big ass fucking biker boots.
No, well, kind of. They're heeled combat boots.
Close enough.
Tyler wears that stuff in the summer too.
Nice.
Also, while we're bringing this up, we want to remind everybody Apparently, there's a nature fest happening in the UK.
Nature Fest.
Yeah, this is your next crazy world news story. A UK wildlife festival has clarified that it is not a nudist gathering after confusion led some people to believe it was a naturist event. The Kirumba Nature Festival shared the Facebook message after receiving inquiries suggesting their attendees had misunderstood the upcoming. Well, no fucking wonder. You want to know what the name of the event was? The Garden of Eden Spiritual Retreat. Klug?
What?
Wait, what?
The Garden of Eden Spiritual Escape. Kluge, what kind of clothing was Adam and Eve wearing in the Garden of Eden?
Leaves?
Allegedly fig leaves.
Fig leaves. Basically
But
naked.
in reality, probably nothing.
Yeah, C strings. If you don't want people showing up who think they're new, who think it's a news event, read your goddamn name. Apparently, last year during the opening of the Adam and Eve event, they had 17 people show up completely butt naked, believing it was a news event. When they found out it wasn't, they were not only arrested and fined, they asked for a refund from the event. Well,
Well, yeah, they had to pay the fine somehow because they didn't have their wallets on them.
well, they got that prison wallet probably.
They could actually probably sue them.
She knows what a prison wallet is.
And would probably actually win that.
Oi, what do you mean I gotta
crazy
pay a
thing.
fine? Where's your keys? They're in my pocket. You don't wear a pocket, you bitch. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, law enforcement has taken an all-time low. Law enforcement has taken an all-time low. You remember earlier this year we talked about, what was it? It was Kim Kardashian trying to pass the bar exam, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and failed.
And failed. And
That
blamed
was
the
one of
psychic. Well, somebody took the bar exam in Texas. I believe it's Texas. Yeah. And they have successfully passed. But get this, they have a very, very interesting past. They have an interesting way of financing themselves to get from where they were to now.
Let me guess. Drug dealer?
No, not drug dealing.
Oh, okay.
Technically legal.
Prostitute?
No. Well, it kind of could be, but
Stripper.
OnlyFans?
Porn. They are a former retired porn star. Here's the sad part. I may have observed a couple of these scenes once for science with her in it, and she was good looking. Shut up! I've got to be a fucking jackass. Retired porn star Asia Carrera just passed the bar exam in Texas and is one step closer to becoming a lawyer.
How old is she?
I'm looking through it. Asia Moore and Jessica Steinhauser. Wait, you mean she's not Asian? I was lied to my whole life. The fuck? Recently announced on Facebook she passed the bar exam after taking the highly demanding test back in February, and it seems she's ready to start practicing law. Let's see. The former adult film star said on Facebook she took the bar exam a second time inside a huge room in Waco packed with nearly 1,000 would-be lawyers. Taking the grueling exam, said she was more than ready this time after missing by just 2 points on her prior attempt. All right, I gotta see because the article does not say how old she is.
If you look up her porn star name, it should pop up.
Oh, she's 52 years old.
Okay.
I mean, I give her kudos, but damn, you're just now trying to get into law school, and how the fuck are you still a fucking porn star at 52 years old?
She's not. She is retired.
That's still
Maybe
All right, would you
she's
like to see what she looks like?
52.
Would you like to
clothed.
see what
Yes.
you're clothed? Obviously clothed. I mean, I'm not going to get our own show canceled. Besides, that computer that had all those pictures on it, that burned years ago. Here she was, what I remember. Okay, there she is.
Oh, damn, she is pretty.
She is very pretty. Yes. Yes. And here's geriatric.
Oof. Not bad, but not great either.
Age has not been kind to her.
No, the nose fucking flared out.
What are you talking about? That nose is a straight up McDonald's sign, dude. The hell are you talking about?
That's what I said. Her nose flared. Like you got it flared out.
Yeah, but we're not loving it.
No, we're not loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Go to Burger King.
Does that mean that you would not like me?
That's different because I know who you are. She's had a lot of dirtiness.
I don't care. That will look. It doesn't matter.
That look does matter because you can see clearly she has been used a
I'm
lot.
gonna beat your ass later.
Sure you are.
Well,
Watch him, Susan.
If you piss me off enough.
We haven't seen the cookie sheet in a while.
Oh, you should try it sometime. Maybe it'll knock some sense into you. All right.
I don't piss Susan off.
She looks prettier than me. That's for damn sure.
Oh, she does not.
Yeah, she does. Even if she's older.
All right. I think we can burn that one. We don't need to read that one. Oh, all right. I wish Lizzie was on for this one. Oh, I wish Lizzie was on for this one. Oh, wait till you hear the article.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I do not want to sign up for the Guardian. Okay.
I love you, Tyler.
A California man, love you too, pilfered thousands of dollars in Lego toy sets from retail Target in return-based scam.
Oh, I've heard this one.
Sometimes swapping valuable figurines with their closest possible relative that would fool a scale. Does anybody guess what he would return these boxes with full of?
Dry pasta.
Dried pasta.
Damn.
Makes the same sound when you shake the box.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
The alleged plot ended with the arrest of 28-year-old Jarrell Augustine, accused of grand theft for allegedly stealing the Lego sets, whose manufacturer is known for the interlocking miniature bricks and figurines, blah, blah, blah. Yes, what he would do is he would go in to Target. And I guess what? Target is where you get a majority of your exclusive. And
They have a large selection of them.
Yeah, they're like the main seller for Legos in some parts of the U.S.
Besides the Lego store.
Besides the Lego store. He would stack up about $34,000 worth and put it on his credit card. He would then take the Lego sets home, carefully removing the Lego sets themselves and removing them with pasta, or replacing them with pasta. He would then proceed to take the Lego sets back to the store and exchange them, getting his money back.
I mean,
Yep.
that's pretty good.
Would anybody? And
Till you
here's
get
the thing
caught.
too. Here is the thing too. His scheme. He's 28 right now. His scheme ran from August of 2025 until now. Would anyone like to, a few months? Would anyone like to guess how much he's stolen in Legos? How much money he stole?
Several
70
thousand.
A shit ton.
Higher.
70,000.
Higher.
90,000.
Higher.
100,000.
120.
Higher. This is fucking,
250,000.
I'm in the wrong line here. $378,000.
Oh my god.
20 counties in California. That is a relative number of at least 70 Target stores that he swept through.
Wow.
Can you imagine the kid that opened up his fucking box of
10
Legos and
cents
there's
worth.
fucking pasta in that motherfucker?
That would be sad.
Oh, Daddy, you finally
got
got
some
me to the
Pissed off
Lord.
kids. They got like a lynch mob of little bitty kids coming after this dude.
You got me to the DeLorean Lego set. Opens it up. What's Rigatoni?
They have to keep him in protective custody.
They do not have to keep him in protective custody. All right, this one's kind of interesting. This one is very interesting. 3 women were out at the wonderful Timaru District Court, which is a large party place in Oamaru outside of Cancun. They were recently arrested, unfortunately, because 3 women who got drunk at the, quote, Dirty 30 birthday party. I'm not going to explain what the Dirty 30 birthday party is because if you don't know, you're not ready for your Dirty 30 birthday party.
That's only 5 years away from me. Explain.
Oh, do we really have to just have a discussion about the birds and the bees here?
Yes, tell her.
That was
Explain it.
17 years ago for me.
Yeah, it's
Explain,
almost
Tyler.
exactly in 5 years. Almost.
Dirty 30. Oh, God. Why do I got to be the one to explain? What the fuck is saying?
You're the one that fucking brought it up.
I don't want to bring it up.
You're the host.
Sure, I type this in and get this correct. All right. A Dirty 30 birthday is a popular high energy. Oh, for God's sakes, it's where you go out and you act like a skank. Literally. You go out and you're going to christen the first 30 years of your life. You're going to get ready for the next 30 years of your life. And the whole night depends on one of 2 things. 1, do you have sex? And 2, how much do you drink? There's your Dirty 30.
So you basically do what you did in your early 20s.
Yes. Because after 30 is supposedly when you start maturing. Oh, fuck did I go wrong? Shit.
Some of
I am
us
far
ain't
more
done that in
mature.
their 40s.
I'm far more mature than most 50-year-olds right now. Mentally, let me phrase that. I am mentally more mature than most 50-year-olds. And you can ask my therapist that.
Actually, we couldn't because of doctor-patient
Yeah, no
confidentiality.
Technically, yes, but I could have her write something and do it that way. But
Okay, so you're more mature than most 50-year-olds.
mentally.
Mentally. That's a real fucking challenge. That's a real fucking challenge.
It is.
Well, these 3 women decided to celebrate their 30-30, but they picked up a nice little gentleman at the bar, deciding they wanted him to be the so-called, quote, escort of the evening.
Oh, you said nice little gentleman. Was that like was that on purpose?
It wasn't even human. 30-year-old.
Huh?
Let me get to it. 30-year-old Jessica Biltois, that is so Italian or Latino. 31-year-old Michelle Morecrown and 29-year-old Tiffany Ann Gilston were all arrested for animal cruelty.
Oh no.
It was a jackass.
No.
Probably a dog.
No.
A cat?
No.
Wait, where were they?
They were in Cancun, Mexico, basically.
A monkey.
It was a monkey.
That's all I needed to know.
Most importantly, it was a spider monkey. But here's where it gets worse. Do you want to know what they did
Oh,
to the
God.
spider monkey?
Hold on.
A spider monkey. You want to hang on.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. This is where I believe your mentality would be correct, because I don't even think that you would do this drug. Do you want to know what they did to the poor monkey?
Oh dear God. Are we sure we want to know?
I don't know. They took turns using a sex toy on the monkey. At which
It was
point,
a fucking strap on. Oh my God.
here's the worst part: the monkey got away with the strap on still inside of it.
That's horrible.
How could it run?
They got free. Skeletor's like, what the fuck?
Exactly, Skeletor. I agree with you.
The fact that we have Skelly saying what the fuck says a lot about that.
I like how I said what it was, and Kluge just tapped you away like, that'll do it. That'll do it.
God.
And I'm over here just in fucking shock.
If found
That
guilty,
poor monkey.
if found guilty, all three
Oh,
would be
God.
facing a jail time of 6 months and a fine of $100,000. The monkey is recovering fine at the local Cancun vet.
Well, that's good that he's recovering, but what about his poor mentality?
I'm more concerned about the fact that that monkey got violent. I
That's
can't.
what I'm saying. Like his mental state. Like monkeys have a very,
The
very
hell with this mental state, that poor monkey's asshole.
okay.
It was not the strap on that killed it. It was beauty that killed the beast.
No, really.
Somebody, I'm gonna say somebody had better gun. You stop breathing so heavy. Thank you. I muted my microphone when I ate. God damn it! Come on now. All right. Well, so I guess we have a worldwide epidemic on our hands. Maggie, you may turn your microphone on for this one, please.
Are you sure you want it on, or am I breathing too heavy for you?
You were just triggering my asmophilioma. Thank you. It's a new worldwide. She's gonna kill me one day. I know she fucking is.
I have 2 good flights of stairs for it.
Stop moving no TV at your house. That's for goddamn sure.
No, because I can do that on my fucking own.
Yeah, you can. All right. There's a new worldwide epidemic happening currently. What you guys want to know what it is? Skeletor. I hope you're sitting down for this one. Trace amounts of cocaine have been found. I didn't have to say trace amounts of cocaine, and she's losing it. Trace amounts of cocaine that pollute rivers, lakes, forests, and the airways over British Columbia. It has also been causing accumulative issues for the local salmon and disrupt their behavior, according to researchers who warn of unknown consequences to fish populations. The juvenile Atlantic salmon that were artificially exposed to the drug and its main breakdown product swarm further and disperse more widely across the lake, suggesting the substances can affect where the fish go, what they eat, and how vulnerable they are to predators. The reason there is a large amount of cocaine that is loose in British Columbia is because it's also a travel route for many smugglers who are trying to smuggle it into Canada. You want to know how they smuggle it in? They fly an airplane overhead at night, drop the packages, and hope they survive. Most packages either rupture upon landing on the ground, or some. That sounds like the fucking plot to Cocaine Bear.
Yep.
Or some rupture in the air, which disperse the large Colombian pure across a wide area.
I was just reading again.
Don't you question my reading skills?
I was just reading again that sharks are showing up with cocaine in their system again. A lot.
Skelly says I'm going. Let's see. Oh, there's a cocaine dolphin.
Thank you, but I've never had cocaine in my entire life. Nor do I ever plan on having cocaine. Or using cocaine, or snort. However the fuck you use cocaine. I don't even know.
Ask Skelly. Skelly will tell you. Finally, the next, I got 2 more news articles for us. Finnish Air Force cadet pilots have been caught, unfortunately, producing a rather weird training exercise.
Huh.
So much so that the entire Finnish Air Force is grounded until this weekend.
Wow.
During a training exercise today that happened on the 13th of April, 130 fighter pilots from Tikkakoski in Jalasvikia flew up for their annual yearly training exercise. The training exercise goes over the idea of what would happen if the Russians ever invaded Poland or Finland. Why am I saying Poland? Why was I going to say originally Ukraine? Because cocaine. I don't know. Leave me alone.
And
During
they're
these-
kind of already in Ukraine.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Russians are already there. They've been there a while. During this training exercise, they used a system called JASCAW, which is a system that tracks planes for in the possible case that one of these planes crashes. It also helps track enemy planes and tracks allied planes during the training exercise so you can see how well the pilots are performing. During this training exercise, unfortunately, training instructors and officers noticed an unusual trend in the screens of their computers and immediately called for all pilots to land. Afterwards, after all pilots did land, the fighter pilots were severely chewed out and yelled at and were grounded until this weekend. Their weekend pass pulled because they had to finish the training exercise. And would anybody like to see what they were doing that pissed off their commanding officers?
Yeah, because I'm like trying to figure out what they did wrong. And right now, I'm not
Maggie?
seeing it.
Or were they buzzing the tower?
They weren't buzzing the tower. They weren't buzzing the tower. But Maggie, I want you to pay attention to this. Let me know when you see it.
I'm paying attention.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Nobody sees it?
Are those penises?
Yeah, somebody saw
Yeah.
it.
I'm seeing it too.
Yeah, I see it now.
Penis!
The one in the center, it almost looks like a skull or some kind of face, and then a penis launching from it.
Quickly. There's a fighter, enemy fighter behind us. Tactical maneuver penis. Let's go. These are Finland's best.
Time for maneuver D.
Quick! The enemy! She's doing maneuver
Give them the D.
Time to give her the D. Let's go. Take this thing back and forth.
It's a hard maneuver to conduct.
Boy, what is with the one here off to the left here? That is like flaccid. That must be circumcised. That one right there. Maggie is like silent. I really wanted to see what she said, but damn.
You said you got one more,
I'm
Tyler?
I'm still here. What can I say to that other than the fact that they are fucking around and making airplane penises? Or airplane penises, I guess.
Airplane penises. Yep.
It's funny.
Flight path penises? I don't know.
Aerial
are
penises.
are they really that bored with their job that they have to do that?
If you draw
did-
an aerial
That
penis,
takes
and
skill.
if you draw an aerial penis and the pilot next to you draws an aerial vagina, does that mean you joined the Mile High Club?
I don't
I
think that's
know-
how that works.
I know what they were doing. They were seeding the clouds.
No, that's not how that works. All right,
You know,
I have one last story for
seeding.
you guys.
We got it.
One last story. Burbank, California. Officers responded to a crime in progress, an armed robbery of a local liquor store, in which supposedly the police officers found the culprits within about an hour and a half. What happened was that at the local Tie and Dye, that's a weird ass name, Tie and Dye liquor store, two underage women broke in, holding up the clerk demanding money and beer. Both women managed to get away with $100 cash and, most importantly, 7 cases of beer.
How the hell are they carrying 7 cases of beer?
Well, police arrived at the scene, started interviewing the witnesses, started taking crime scene evidence. That's when one of the officers noticed that one of these beer cans from the supposed, and guess what kind of beer it was?
Money.
No, it was Pabst.
PBR.
It was PBR. Good old PBR. One of these beer cans from the supposed PBR was sitting outside the door. So he walked a little ways, picked it up. Then he noticed another one.
Oh my God, they drank them all the way home.
Then he noticed another one. Yeah.
Trail.
Oh,
They waited a little more. Noticed
I thought
another one.
maybe this one was just dropping cans here and there, like it busted open.
They walked a little bit more. There's another one. There's a case. This went on for 3 hours. Finally,
Jesus.
after following the elusive trail of beer cans, they came across a large pile of beer cans with the cases that had not been opened, and 2 gentlemen who were passed out in the road. See, remember when I said they were women?
There were guys dressed as women.
Remember when I said they were underage?
They were little people.
No, they weren't little people. They were a pair of high schoolers who stole wigs to pretend that they were women. And they dressed themselves up like women. All in all, they were arrested for stealing over $700 worth of alcohol and $100 from the liquor store.
I mean, I know they've been remaking like classic 80s TV shows, but this is not the way to redo Bosom Buddies.
Good one.
What are you talking about? I'm of age. Dude, every once in a while, I'll be going through Facebook and I'll see like somebody's actually trying to do that. Like a kid's trying to actually go into a liquor store and buy, and they're doing the whole on top of each other.
Do you remember having to try to find people who are old enough to buy it for you?
Oh, yeah, I was the one that always chose because I looked old when I was in high school. Hang on a minute. You got Maggie, are you watching? I gotta show her this. I gotta look. Like legit. This is legit.
Oh, geez.
The fuck out of here!
And I was sitting there thinking, man, it's awful damn tall.
Awful damn talk. Well, sometimes it's like you see them and they're just fucking around with the clerk, obviously, and then other times it's like, oh yeah, you're trying really hard. You're trying really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, just to give you all a heads up, looks like we won't be buying the Alex Jones show because the Onion just finished their deal.
Did they?
Uh-huh.
I
So I
knew
thought-
they were working on it.
Yep. Oh well.
So basically, a site that was known for spitting out false information is still spitting out false information.
Precisely. Also, the Onion just recently bought the Dredge Report. That's interesting.
Now, the one thing I had real quick, did any of you guys watch Storage Wars?
No.
I've seen a few episodes.
Those things
Well,
are
from
okay.
the original one, Daryl Sheets passed away.
Yeah, self-inflicted, from what I read.
Yes, self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Dude, we're seriously getting that point where it's like,
Why couldn't have been the guy that always going, "Yep"?
Oh, is that what the guy was from Storage Wars? The one always going, yep.
No, but that dude, he's on the new ones that are
Yeah.
still coming out.
Yeah, he was always the major asshole of the whole thing.
Ugh. You know,
He
those
really
shows
got no fight with the auctioneer couple too.
You know those shows were rigged as fuck, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't a thing necessarily for the show. It was, yeah, supposed to be anyway.
Let's see. I had Moment is End. Where did it go?
To quote Stanley from The Office, "Up your butt."
Ah, I have it. So I got a question. Bubba, real quick.
No,
Yeah. What?
when you say it like that, the answer is automatically no,
What's wrong with that?
because I know you.
Yeah, that's right. They're making the frogs gay. I swear to God, they're making the frogs gay, you sons of bitches. Miss doing that voice. How your Cubs doing?
Been doing pretty damn good.
Is that the rally rats that are causing them to do really good?
Yeah.
So it's being reported. Corey, hold on a minute. Moonshiners was not a real show. I'm sorry. The guy was literally an ATF agent showing how they did it. It's being reported that, now keep in mind, it's not just Wrigley. The area around Wrigley, fuck it, we'll say it's Wrigley, may or may not have an infestation of rats. This has actually been going on for most of the season.
Well, considering how old that stadium is, I mean, I'm not
What part of
surprised.
what part of the area it's in Chicago, yeah. But it's never gotten this bad. There are reports of rats attacking people in the bathroom, attacking Cubs players. There are reports of rats stealing food straight from the vendors.
Oh, see, I haven't heard any. All I heard was that there was one that supposedly
Yeah, I got
went by the
videotaped.
Phillies
Yeah.
dugout. Yeah.
Well, remember so many years ago we had the rally squirrel.
Rally squirrel, yeah.
They have the rally rats.
Look.
Since when did rats become violent towards people?
I don't know, but they're getting brave. Look where this one's
Did
at.
they get it?
Look, he's right back there. He's just chilling on a little.
Is he on the box?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on the box.
I can see him.
Damn.
Of it.
No, that's a rat.
That's a big ass fucking rat. Oh my!
Yeah,
oh
he
my
is.
God! It's on the move.
Okay.
Oh!
That big of one.
So it's just a rat.
It's the rally rat.
They're fucking disgusting.
I used to have a pet rat.
10 pounds. Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm fucking good. Thank you.
Oh God, there's my
Go
job.
hide behind the tarp.
Yeah, go hide behind the Reynolds bag.
Try eating holes in the tarp.
Oh, it's not over yet, if I recall. Hang on. I think. Oh yeah, it's up there now. Yep. Look at the size of that fucker.
Why are we watching this over?
Hey, it's Wrigley Field. That motherfucker's eating good.
Well, yeah, if they're brave enough to sit there and steal food away from the vendors,
Yeah.
that's a brave motherfucker.
Well, any animal is gonna go where there's food and it's easy food.
Yeah.
You got how many people in that stadium just dropping food all over that fucking place? You know, it's
Well, apparently, Wrigley just announced that while I guess what? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're getting ready to go do an away game with they're getting ready to go play an away game at some point here in the next few weeks, right? Like this week.
probably.
I don't know the Cubs schedule,
I haven't looked at their schedule coming up really,
but Wrigley has said that by the time the Cubs return for the next series after the current one, they intend to have the rat situation taken care of.
I don't know if you can get it taken care of that quick, but
Rally rat, let me guess.
at
Pretty
least
sure
at least they're gonna try and do something about it, though. You know.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. What was that?
What was what?
Is that serious? We got some breaking news.
What?
Trump let out the file.
No.
What?
I think he's supposed to be letting something out tonight.
Hold on a minute. The Chicago Cubs. I'm not kidding.
Jeez,
I'm not. No. I'm not kidding. Chicago Cubs announced a rebranding of the famous Chicago Cubs into a new baseball team.
Ain't
The
gonna
Chicago
happen.
Rats.
But that's kind of cool, though.
Oh.
The best part is they don't have to hire a mascot.
No, they have them there. Interact with the mascot. There you go. Oh. You know what's interesting? The Cubs are having rat issues. The Rats won't even go to the White Sox. The White Sox can't even get rats.
Well, they'd have
and
to get fans first.
Yeah, no shit. They have to get fans first. They have to get, food that's actually good. Has anybody ever been to the White Sox stadium?
No.
Bubba, you've been to Wrigley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been to Wrigley. You've never been to the Capital One Stadium?
No.
Is there any listener who still at? Yeah, we are. Is there any listener? Hey, Jackson, I got a question for you real quick. So we're covering the fact that the Cubs are rebranding. They're no longer the Chicago Cubs. They're Chicago Rats. What do you think of their new logo? Just curious.
Get him, Jackson.
I know. I think if I recall, Jackson's a Cubs fan. I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, it's Chicago, so being a rat makes sense. Oh, shit. Well, all right. I got nothing else to talk about except one last announcement. Oh. Those chops you gave me months ago now mean something. He's a Cardinal fan. Actually, the Cardinals and the Cubs. The Cardinals are down by 1 game, but let's see. Cubs next game. What is that? Oh God.
I know the Cubs did have 6 straight wins.
Yeah, but you ain't about the you fucked.
I didn't see what they did today.
They won today, but barely. They're going against the Dodgers to looks like the Dodgers Friday. No, the Phillies are tomorrow, and then the Dodgers are Friday. Meanwhile, right now we lost to the Marlins. That's what cost us, or that's what knocked us to third place. Oh well, Marlins are doing pretty good this year. They're doing real good. Well, I got nothing else to talk about. What about you guys? Anything else?
No, I don't really have anything.
All right. So again, we're not going to be able to get to Dying Bubba's here because of my work schedule until next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to dye his hair. Pretty much. Does she have the dye? The person you said who has the right dye? You said the other day you had to get the dye from somebody.
No, but I know exactly which color and which brand to get for requested.
Now, I do have a question. I have to vouch for Bubba on this one. This won't damage his hair or beard or anything, will it?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I also color and dye my hair on a regular basis, and I know which ones that are good or bad. And if it was a bad one, I would have made it known. This brand that she chose is actually a brand that I used to dye my own dog's fur with.
Are you bleaching it first, or what are you doing?
More than likely, we will have to bleach it. But bleach doesn't cause issues either.
I just wondered if that's to get color to really stand or look out, stand out. You really have to do that,
Yeah.
especially if you get darker hair.
I think the pink will look pretty good on you, honestly. With that tie-dye background you got, yeah. The bad thing is how much customers cost. I didn't know. Don't know what the emoji is. Shop paper was so costly these days. Who'd want to buy the stuff from the team of a loser, honestly? All right, let's hit that music. Get out of here. Okay, you will start a sports argument with Bubba. He's so far blazed tonight. But then again, it's also not really fun to do it when Sage isn't on. All right. Maggie, would you start off for us tonight?
I guess I will start here. Maybe be a little bit more socially acceptable and actually wear more clothing than just a fucking headband and cookies.
I agree.
It's not cute, it's not flattering, it's not sexy. Most people will look at you like, ew, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Have a little bit of class. You can still be sexy and still have a little bit more clothes on you. Just saying. Secondly, I don't really have much other than that. Just women's clothing especially just makes my fucking head hurt with how little they're trying to make people wear.
I think it's going to get to the point one day where they just want women to be naked. That's literally, I think, what it's going to come down to.
More than likely.
I think we're becoming a hedonistic life, a hedonistic society. Bubba, go ahead.
Just take it to Steve.
You're thinking of Steve, you said.
Yeah.
All right. Going for the chat room. Skeletor saying Cubs suck, Cardinals suck. Fuck off. Fuck off. And that's looks like all I got. Susan, you got a final thought? Yes, you do.
Not really. I have a migraine going on.
Okay. Susan's final thought is
Oh, jeez.
what?
Look
Chat.
who's in the chat room.
Who? When is that one?
That guy.
I don't even have enough energy to to deal with that. But no, you did not. That's all I have to say. Sage can handle you on Friday.
Yeah.
Actually, all right. You know what? No. I Sage, I got you on this one. Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. You were banned and placed in timeout for the rest of the show, which isn't much left. Jackass. Who the fuck does he come in? Kluge, take it away.
It's fine. He deserves it.
Yeah. It's Pencilhead. We don't care.
No, we don't.
Hope Steve gets well soon. Kind of rough going through all that. And I think that the ballot for new Major League Baseball mascot of the year, the Rally Rat, Cubs. I mean, Chicago Rats.
Bubba, you're gonna sober up so we can have a fucking baseball argument. We haven't had one this year.
Yeah, I know.
Quit being such a Debbie Downer. Fuck. All right, well, before we get out of here, first and foremost, a few things to get to. Coming up next week, my interviews are firing back up. They took a little break because of some personal issues going on in my life. We're starting the interviews back up. Myself and Billy Alexander from Pinfall Wrestling are going to be interviewing most of the talent leading up to Pinfall Wrestling's Grand Wrestling Spectacle number 8. This is Saturday, May 9th.
13.
May 9th.
No. Spectacle 13.
13.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Why the fuck did I say 13?
Learn your Roman numerals.
I don't. I live in Illinois. We're just in Rome. Way to make me sound like a fucking dumbass on air, you fucking jackass.
I didn't know I had to make you sound that way.
Shut up. You do that all the time anyways. I hate you.
I'm not the one that said Spectacle 8.
All right, let's start over. Go see that show. There you go. So, but seriously, we're going to be interviewing most of the talent from the show. We're going to be interviewing Rocket Rivera, James Brady. We're going to interview, hopefully, the Redneck Outlaws and Seek and Destroy, and a whole lot more. And it's Grand Wrestling Spectacle number 13. Saturday, May 9th. Will you shut up? Saturday, May 9th at the 8th Street Gym at 1401 North 8th Street, Springfield, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell times at 6:30. I know we're going to be there because this is their big wrestling show before they hit the road this summer. Brought to you by CSL Plasma, Dylan's Billiards, and
Billions Pizza.
And Unique Enchantment. I can't read it. Text is so small. Also coming up, Pro-Am Independent Wrestling starting back up this summer with Storm in the Heartland. Now, the card will be announced as we get closer to it. We'll cover it more. It's Saturday, June 20th at 1320 North Dye Street, Bergen, Illinois. If you want tickets, call 217-319-8824. Let's see. And then, of course, we got this weekend coming up. I'll read it. Calm down, damn it. All right. Wrestling for a Cure is presenting its second annual St. Jude's 4-person golf team scramble, April 25th, from the Taylorville Lakeshore Golf Course with a shotgun start at $12.30. $125 per person, $500 team. If you want to get in there, contact Steve Toberman at 217-341-9232 or Aaron Durham at 217-561-6046. I know the boys from Wrestling for a Cure is going to be there, and there might be some jackass walk around in a inflatable dinosaur costume. I don't know. We'll find out. But it is the Wrestling for a Cure second annual St. Jude's 4-person golf team scramble. And finally, coming up June 26th and 27th, it's the 4th annual men's softball tournament brought to you by Wrestling for a Cure. Friday night, you've got the J.D. McTaggart Home Run Derby. And then Saturday, you've got the straight up tournament to end all tournaments here when it comes to softball. You want to get in, it's $20 entry fee, 10 teams, $300 per team. Contact Aaron Durham at 217-561-6046 or Steve Toberman at 217-341-9232. All right, everybody. I got a final thought from Susan here. She's got a migraine. Susan's final thought: Don't make comments about beautiful older women around your women because one day she will be older.
Get better, Susan.
Thank you.
All right. That's it for us. Yeah, you missed the show. We went the whole show without you pissing me off.
That's because she got stuck at work late.
Yeah, it was weird. Kind of had withdrawals from it. But anyways, we're back Friday. Hopefully Sage will be back. So in the meantime, on behalf of the cast, that's Bubba Ina, the ballerina. That's Maggie, and that's Klug. We will see you all Friday. Another edition of the Best Damn Podcast. Till then, here it is. Your moment is end.
Oh shit.
Hardwood and gas.
Oh shit.
The fact that it fucking echoed.
Oh,
Well, of course, it's a church with the domes and.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew someone was going to make that fucking comment. Fuck off, Corey. Anyways, we'll see you on Friday. So long, everybody.
When it's over, son of a bitch!